Look, trading cards is a serious business. You wouldn't trade away a basic common for something that's ultra rare now, would you? It's chaotic now on the Infinite Zero. Check out these numbers, 2,500, we get to that, race against time. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to feed your dragons, folks. Let's go.
So first I appear my stone mail to protect myself.
Oh, you're gonna need to protect yourself, Peyton. You just committed the cardinal sin of wasting your fries.
Like, it's...
I'm sorry, try that sentence again. This time, don't speak toddler.
Bet you never saw a Mepedian do an attack like that before.
What? A Mepedian?
You know, looking back, I think Mepedians got the lion's share of the cool mechanics. Many of them could turn invisible, there were war beasts, which were basically kaiju, and apparently in the discontinued set of Fire and Stone, we were gonna get dragon riders, courtesy of Prince Mudinu's uncle. You know, it makes you wonder how the Mepedians haven't won already, considering they can just, out of nowhere, conjure giant kaijus made of tornadoes and stone.
What you've just seen is the power of Blazvatan. That power can be yours for a price.
Okay, so considering what's coming up next, I think I should show you all what Blazvatan can do. So, since disciplines of courage, power, wisdom, and speed are irrelevant in this case, let's go over his ability. And bear with me, it has been a while, but he gets a bonus 5 damage on earth and air attacks. And he has Reckless 25, meaning every time you attack, he loses 25 energy. Now, we will get into how these cards were played when we get to Fivarth later, but just know, most first-time mechanics, heck, when the game first came out, some cards were just straight-up terrible for ultra rare.
Blazvatan's no ordinary creature. He's a war beast.
Remember when Clay was absolutely destroyed by Codemaster Imthor in the first season? Do you think he used war beasts? Like giant lizard things that could turn invisible.
I'll give you a Carnival of Confusion and a Stricto.
A Von Blooded 2 Gothos Towers!
Frickin' course. The first good offers come from Clay and Christella. Though, what did Clay say? He was gonna trade his Von Blut?
A Carnival of Confusion music.
Carnival of Confusion is not a music. It is in fact a location. We visited it in the episode Elementary. You know, where all the main cast gets their own respective tribes, elemental representative.
I'll throw in a Hive Destruction music and a Geltod.
Look, I think a giant kaiju made out of tornadoes is cool. But when your rival bidder is throwing out nothing but commons, that's a red flag. And side note, isn't it just weird that there's an underworld music specifically designed to counter Danian Hive?
He's like totally crazed! I can't control him!
I like to point something out. A creature's energy can be at max 100. Blazvatan would kill himself in probably less than 2 hits. And considering in this particular battle that hasn't happened yet, I'd say, non-controlling aside, he's pretty cool.
It was theirs. They knew you'd do anything for a weird new Mepedian like Blazvatan.
You know, it's a wonder they haven't been banned from Chaotic. Heck, at this point, they've already tried to murder someone with molten slag.
I am Fivarth.
The first conjurer Peyton runs into, and it's the worst one. So, a new friend I made on Twitter, who has been giving me crash courses in chaotic mechanics, recently brought to my attention Fivarth's inadequacy. Like, take a look at this. This is a super rare card. Its energy, its disciplines, all under 30. And on the topic of how you played early War Beast was you had one War Beast, and everything else had to be a Conjurer just to make it playable and it didn't kill itself. And sometimes not even that. One War Beast in particular had Reckless 50, meaning unless you were playing 105 on 105, that thing was gonna kill itself.
Powerful new beings that could protect the Mepedians and conquer their enemies.
So basically the Phantom Ruby, to anyone who's wondering. Basically turning mirages into actual giant kaijus.
Then one day, the Underworlders invaded Mepedian territory.
You know, if I had a nickel for every time the Underworld unintentionally brought an ancient power back to Param, I'd have about 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, I realize, but it's weird it happened twice. You know, Kaz, this might be a great opportunity to scan Oberon and get that sweet, sweet, ultra rare Mepedian Warbeast scan.
Blazvatan attacks Dremes!
See, he won that match. How do you not lose instantly to the giant rock monster made out of tornadoes?
May the best beast win.
Two questions. One, why is the giant kaiju Warbeast named after Oberon? You know, the fairy king of Norse mythology? And two, why is he the only Warbeast that can talk?
That's Trills of Diminution music!
That takes away a creature's special abilities. Why would Peyton use it on himself?
Because it also takes away Blazvatan's recklessness.
So he no longer needs a conjurer. Why don't they do that to the Warbeasts in Param, scan them without their abilities? I mean, did Blazvatan even need his +5 damage on air and earth attacks?